major restoration plan is in place for a lake in St. Pete, and it's all thanks to the local community. ABC Action News reporter Robert Boyd visited Jungle Lake, where residents took matters into their own hands.
Well, for the past few years, the nonprofit organization Stewards of our Urban Lakes has been helping local communities like Jungle Terrace transform their favorite waterway from a problem into a success. Jim and Axel are like superheroes, only instead of saving people, they're saving lakes.
By not having a decent plant cover or a thick plant cover, what you get are algae growing.
At one point, this was one of the worst water quality lakes in the state, and our goal is to make it the best.
State Representative Linda Cheney was first contacted about Jungle Lake in 2020 by local resident Dr. Ed Carlson.
And I got very concerned because it discharges directly into Boca Ciega Bay.
The community is what stayed with it for the last 5 to 7 years and kept looking and looking and looking for a solution to the problem.
So the community, city, state, and local nonprofits all work together to establish and execute the Jungle Lake Restoration Plan.
We'd have to find the right species of plants that can adapt to the water level range within the lake.
In May, dozens of residents actually got into the water and helped Jim and Axel add 600 plants consisting of 7 different species. The goal is better filtration.
So that we can see what plants grew best at 1 foot, 2 foot, and 3 foot depth levels, and then we'll plant more of those plants. Plants that didn't do well, we won't.
They were up to their thighs, their waist, digging in. They were really enthusiastic. They were out here all day.
For Stewards of our Urban Lakes, this marks the 6th lake they've attempted to restore in Pinellas County. And they say each and every project starts with a community who cares.
You have to just keep turning over rocks until you finally turn over the rock that has the answer in it. And so the persistence is the key. As if we'd given up 2 years ago, it wouldn't have happened. If we'd given up 5 years ago, it wouldn't have happened. But we never give up.
Robert joins us now in studio. Robert, it's great to see the community rallying behind this to really get this project going. So what's next for the restoration?
Well, this community will not rest until they get that lake water quality back to a acceptable level. So pretty much every 6 months or so, they're going to go back out there, do more planting, and they'll probably do that for about 3 years. That's how long it could take. And it's really awesome to see because you've got community members who live right around that lake, from teenagers to senior citizens, putting on waders, putting on the boots, getting into boats, literally getting their hands dirty, digging down, planting, because they're going to do what it takes. They take responsibility for this lake and they figure, hey, if no one else was going to help us, we're going to do it ourselves. And right now they are doing it. They're succeeding. And it's just great to see them taking responsibility for their own lake.
Awesome. Yeah, the waterways here in Florida are so important to us. Robert, thank you for that story.